What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and I wanted to answer a question from the homegirl Mary today, and she said every time she tries to heat press some vinyl onto a t-shirt, when she lifts the press up, she notices that it's all gunky and gluey and sticky, and the design's not smashed into the t-shirt. It's pretty much sliding around, and it's just a big mess from the pictures that she showed me. I asked her what kind of vinyl was she using, and she replied with, she was just using the vinyl that came with her vinyl cutter. I think she has a Cricut or Cameo, not exactly sure, but I think she bought one of those like budget bundle deals where she buys the cutter and it comes with like a few, 12 by 12 pieces of vinyl to practice on it and test out. So I think she had one of those, but she thought she had heat transfer vinyl, but the vinyl that was supplied was regular decal vinyl. Now you're asking yourself, what's the difference between heat transfer vinyl and decal vinyl? Basically, heat transfer vinyl is made to be heat transferred onto a garment, onto a t-shirt, onto a hat, onto whatever type of material you bought the vinyl for. Now let me stop right there and just say that when you're buying heat transfer vinyl, you have to buy the vinyl made for the material that you're going to be pressing on. Meaning, if you're going to be pressing on polyester, make sure that the vinyl you buy can adhere to polyester. A lot of times we'll buy some vinyl because it'll be on sale, or we might not be looking at the label and it might be made for like nylon, and then we go and try to press it onto a cotton t-shirt and it doesn't adhere right. The settings are all backwards and messed up and we don't understand what's going on. The problem is each vinyl is made for a certain material. So you might get some heat transfer vinyl that's made for cotton, for polyester, and cotton poly blends. So that's just saying that heat transfer vinyl will work on 100% cotton, 100% polyester, and a blend in between the two. Now, why is this important? Because it's not going to adhere correctly to whatever material you're using. If you have a heat transfer vinyl that's made for, like I said, nylon, and you're trying to put it onto cotton, or vice versa, you have some heat transfer vinyl that's made for cotton and you're trying to put it onto some nylon bags and nylon jackets, and you're melting your bags and jackets and you don't understand what's going on, you have to buy the vinyl made for the material you're going to press on. With that being said, decal vinyl is the vinyl that you make stickers and car decals and shit like that for hydro flasks, car windows. I mean, you can stick them on anywhere, but that's the regular basic decal vinyl. That's not made to be heat pressed, and it's not made for t-shirts. Now, if you're buying vinyl by the roll, on the shelf, this might look normal and like, oh yeah, let me just get that, put that on t-shirt. But no, this is actually decal vinyl. It's a little bit more glossy. You'll notice that there's some holes right there. Let's see if we can get this in focus. So there's holes on the side. Usually that tells you that this is decal vinyl. You could tell by the feel, it's pretty glossy. Most of the time, heat transfer vinyl is a little bit more matted and dull in color. This is usually on a really big roll. When I go to make Logan right here in LA, this is on a really big roll, and I tell them, let me get 5 yards of this, 3 yards of this, and they pull it out, cut it, and give it to me. This is a 15-inch roll. This is probably maybe 2 yards of orange. This right here looks the same. It's rolled up vinyl, but this is actually heat transfer vinyl. On the shelf, it probably doesn't look just like this. It comes in a, let me see. It'll come in like a bag similar to this. There'll be some heating instructions, a piece of paper in here. It'll say, what material it's made for, the brand name, how to apply it, the instructions. All of that shit will be on a piece of paper inside this plastic tube. This is your standard 5-yard, 15-inch roll. And this is heat transfer vinyl. This right here, made to put onto garments. So these are made for cotton and poly blends. There's no holes on the side like the other one that I just showed you. Color is a little bit more matted because this is the side that's gonna get stuck onto the t-shirt. They look very similar. Like if you're buying them on Amazon, you wouldn't know the difference. Most of the time, heat transfer vinyl comes with application instructions. The regular decal vinyl sometimes does, sometimes doesn't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully, if you were having that same issue and you watch my video and you see me cut some vinyl out and press it on a t-shirt, you notice that the decal vinyl is not sticking on the shirt and it's kind of gumming the shirt up, and you see the glue getting everywhere and shit like that, and it's a big mess. That's because you're using the wrong vinyl. Possibly you might be using decal vinyl when you should be using heat transfer vinyl. HTV, heat transfer vinyl. It's usually referred to both of these on YouTube when you see it. If you wanted to buy some, make sure you check the links below in my description box. That'll help you guys out. It'll help out my channel, and it's just all around good to work with Heat Press Nation. All right, catch you guys on the next one. If you have any questions, make sure you send it to me on Twitter at Big Brando, exactly how it's spelled out, no spaces. It's easier for me to just scroll through and get through to all the questions in 144 characters or whatever, and I will answer them back in video form for you guys. All right, catch you guys on the next one. Yeah.